Hey guys, what is up? Mr. Wizard101 here, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And today we are going to be exploring the new test trial and update notes. I know I'm a few days late, but I had some schoolwork and stuff as always, so we're just gonna get right into the update notes. And sadly, it is down for the weekend like it usually does nowadays. Didn't used to before, but now that people are trying to train pets and stuff, it comes down. So yeah. So we're gonna get into the first thing here. The main thing for this, the March 2015 test realm is jewel socketing. And what jewel socketing is, basically there's a new shop in the Wizard City shopping district, and you go there. It's basically like, if you ever played World of Warcraft, they had this, I've heard they've had this system where you can add different stats to your gear and stuff by getting these jewels or something, and this is kind of like that, where basically jewels will add different stats to your gear, and at the same time it's supposed to make it look shiny or something. I don't know what that's about. I've never seen any shiny ones yet, but basically you can equip them onto your gear. So you craft them, or you find them, whatever. And then you have to pay. It's basically like stitching it onto your gear, so you can either pay some 150 or crowns or something like that, or you can get a wrench, which are dropped, like socket wrenches right here. They can be luck blades and crowns, or socket wrenches are obtained by defeating bosses throughout the spiral and come in 5 different types. And sockets, there's 4 different types: square, triangle, circle, or tier, and each piece of gear will have either 1 or 2 of those, but they'll have a specific amount. Specific kind, so it'll be one of the shapes. And also, they're only available on amulets, anthems, rings, and decks, because they haven't. This is the first time doing any of this, so they don't want to break the game too much, I guess, by allowing it to be on like other pieces of gear. So yeah. Each jewel can be only placed in one socket, and you can craft the jewels from different vendors. Every vendor that it's like a crafting vendor, I believe, sells one of these, possibly. Or no, actually, looks like they're just random. So, yeah. And there's a new page for them. So, yeah, that's about jewels, which should be pretty exciting. I'm excited to see what people come up with for their stats in the gear. And, also, there is a new thing called one-shot gauntlets in the crown shop. Basically, there are 2 different mini gauntlets. One is called Battle of the Bands, which has some sweet music, I must say, and one is called Tanglewood Terror. So basically, these are better horde packs. They each cost 500 crowns, and they're basically a better kind of horde pack. So you buy it, then you put it in your house, and then 4 people are allowed to go in it. But when it says one-shot gauntlets, basically you only get one shot at it. If you die, everyone dies in the team, you're done. Unless you have Dungeon Recall, of course, but once you finish it, you can't go back in, unless you buy another one. So, it's kind of a cool thing. The drops are very good. Each of them drop their own mount. The Tanglewood Terror is an orange version of this new tiger, and the Battle of the Bands is like this white one with black stripes. Kind of looks like the Charity Meowie Dowian thing from like 2009. But yes, you can just buy them, gear, weapons, pets, and mount. Better than horde pack. You can also change the difficulty on them. If you click it and then you click the star in it, you're asked for difficulties. The highest one is 80+. So I'd go with that. It also drops some of the new regions. I forgot to talk about that. That some of the jewels require these housing gauntlets. So 80+ is probably your best option if you're gonna get one of these. And yeah. Now for another major thing that people have been waiting for, fishing in Dragon's Fire has actually come. And basically, it's just fish in the lava of Dragon's Fire, which is kind of cool. There are plenty of new fish. I think there's like 23, 22 something found so far. And it's also a new kind of fish. They're called sentinels. And they try to keep the other fish are trying to get away, and they steal your lures and stuff. But of course, there's new spells to get rid of them. There's rank 3 lures, because there's plenty of rank 3 fish in the new Dragons for fishing. There are new winnow spells that scare away all the fish except one school, so that'll be very helpful if you're going for like an epic fish or something. And there's spells to get rid of the sentinels, and also ones to help you find whoppers and small fries, which are kind of useful. I mean, you can kind of tell. You can see this fish is a lot bigger than this one, so obviously it's gonna be a bigger size. But yeah. They're available from Yuri Smokesnare in the Anthium and Timur Flamecaster in the Labyrinth. So yeah. They weren't there before, obviously, and they also have new quests. So yeah, and they have a new fishing window that you can use put your favorite fishing spells and stuff, so you can keep going. V's now to open the fish basket, and yeah. Also there is a new join a team feature. It's basically the whole find a group thing when you go to sigils, but you can look at everyone in the whole spiral, what they're needing help with, and you just go to the station right here by the bazaar. And and you can just see what people are needing help with. So it'd be very helpful for some people that are in kind of stranded places, I could say. Yeah. Alright, so this is an exciting thing. These are new skeleton key bosses. There's one for each kind of key. This one is for a wooden key. This one's for a silver key, and this one's for a gold key. Specifically, this one, the gold key one, it is a very hard boss. It has four different creatures. They're all over. They're right around. One is around 15k. The rest are over like 20k. So it's pretty hard. But he drops very good stuff. Specifically, energy gear. He drops a lot of good energy gear, energy wand, energy ring, energy anthem. It's all better than the current stuff in the game. He also drops a new spell. Each of these people drop a new spell. This one drops, I believe this one's Storm, so it would drop the new Storm mashup spell. It's like a Storm, Shark, and Kraken mixed together. It's all these are 5 pips, I believe. And this one drops. I might have these mixed around. This one might drop what this one drops, and this one might drop what that one drops. But this one, I think, drops a new spell called Burning Rampage. That it's a mix between Firezilla and Sunbird, and the Firezilla kind of like comes in, Sunbird like kicks him and knocks him into the opponent. So it's pretty cool. This one drops a new kind of Seraph. It's a mix between Seraph and Unicorn. The Seraph like comes in, and then the Unicorn. Seraph comes in with like flying in, and then the Unicorn like hits it with its horn. It's kind of cool. But definitely this one will be something that people will be farming a lot for its gear. And actually has some pretty good gear, not energy. So that's pretty good. And that's about it. But there is a few more things I want to talk about. There are new treasure cards all around. Basically, if you ever heard of Wizard101 Central trading treasure cards, kind of, there's a whole section on that Wizard101 Central. People just like trade for form gold, which is like currency on that site. It's basically kind of stuck right now because a lot of the things people were selling were treasure card blades, and they're now, I mean, which is great. This is great for everyone else that isn't trading, obviously, but for people like me who collected all these treasure card blades that are now going to waste because this new vendor in the Celestia, or the archivist in Celestia, now has TC blades, has prisms. Yeah, these are now removed, no auction, which is kind of bad. Also, and there is no gargantuan treasure cards. I repeat, there's no gargantuan treasure cards sold anymore. So that is going to be a very weird situation for some people. Specifically PvP, that are trying to enchant cards. They're gonna actually have to go farm for gargantuans. So if you're watching this video before the test realm comes to live, I would get some gargantuan treasure cards now if you're planning to use them. So yeah. There's also a new housing chat. It's a little icon you can type and it will show to everyone in your house, and you can see new information about stuff, where it's found and stuff. And there's also new 3-plot gardening plots things. I found that kind of cool because, you know, you can do 3 in a line. That's pretty cool. Pets, nothing really much. There's a few new pets in some of the dungeons, but that's about it. And badges. Badges have a whole new outlet. You can now see like how many you're missing and stuff, different worlds, different events, stuff like that. So that's actually really cool. Kind of glad about that. And that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoy. I might go on the test room when it comes back on this week and try to show you guys a few things, maybe specifically the one-shot gauntlets. Those are pretty cool. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please rate, like, subscribe, comment below, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.